Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Strong Bad's Cool Game, Episode 2. So we've discovered that the King of Town tricked us into taking over his job so he could relax and play video games and answer emails all day. And now we want to reverse that. And we're going to do the same exact thing to him that he did to us. We're going to rile him up, convince him to attack the castle, and then let him have it. So anyway, we need to use the Snacky 186 to do that. But first, excuse me folks, just once, and had a nasty yawn decide to attack me there. So anyway, we've got these, and this is actually the easy one to do because this is a hidden item and doesn't really matter for much. But you can see 2, and we can send it to any of these people here. Coach the Homestar, the of Town, Pom Pom, Depressio, Strong Bad, the Piz, and the King of Town. And we'll just start out with the King of Town
at themunicipality.gov.
Yeah. And we can ask it to send just about anything we want.
40,040,044
of your slumber-inducing, we'll say, sides of beef. Notice he doesn't get any emails. Oh well. Yeah, but if you send an email to something that makes no sense or doesn't get anywhere, you get no response whatsoever. But anyway, there's a hidden costume item in here. We'll take care of that real quick. So instead of just a food order, let's go to the Piz.
The Piz at virtualpiz.biz. 40?
Doesn't matter how many you put in here, I think. And we want some electric
boots.
So we send this, please send 40 electric boots. And oh look, a delivery.
Oh boy, a package came for me already. I wonder what's inside. My fashionable and whisper quiet electric boots! Gather round, ladies. Emperor Strongbad stepping out on the warpath in solid state style.
Indeed. But now, that's pretty much all you can really do special with this, because my fooling around with it got me nothing else special. But we can look at the other drop-downs for his personal request. So let's see, what do we want to call him? A ripped muscle god, pleasant clump, Beardo who loves life, single white gastronomonarch.
Single white gastronomonarch.
Gastronomonarch. Seeks a buffalo wing-eating partner. He must enjoy dance step. And not exercising. Ability to prepare a country. Fried turduckens. A definite plus. No.
Coach Z's. For real this time.
Yeah. And we won't get any response whatsoever from that. Yep. But notice they don't show up here. Oh well. So anyway, remember how the King of Town riled us up by putting us under house arrest and submitting that email tax. Well, let's submit a tax on something that the King of Town is fond of. And right now he's only taking things at, let's see, the of Town at strongbad'shouse.res would be his new email address.
The of Town at strongbad'shouse.res.
Actually, let's go ahead. I want to do this and see if it shows up later.
Strongbad at strongbad'shouse.res.
Yeah. Tax on
house elves. 40,040,044.
Yep. And I'll see if that sticks around. We will see if that manages to show up when we look at the email later. But now let's go ahead and make the king mad.
The of town at strongbadshouse.res.
And of course, his favorite thing there.
Creamy ding snack cakes.
Yep.
40,040,044.
Effective immediately, retroactively, pay up or be persecuted. Sincerely, the kingy.
To the of town at strongbadshouse.res. By royal decree, we hereby enact a tax on creamy ding snack cakes in the amount of 40,040,044 bucks per item. Effective immediately and retroactively. Pay up or be prosecuted. Sincerely, your kingy. What? He might as well put a tax on the laughter of a child, or the thin film that forms on gravy when it sits out too long. This time he's gone too far. This means war. War.
So anyway, now the king wants to advance on us. How cute. But we have this seriously nasty little army here.
Have the king's rebels made any progress attacking the castle?
Don't worry about that, sire. Their cause is completely hopeless, as I keep reminding them over and over again.
This job is wearing down.
But you must
Why do I keep Have the king's rebels?
Don't worry.
Tell Strong Mad he's fired.
Nonsense, your majesty. Without us here keeping you safe, the revolutionaries would...
Okay, nothing there. What about Homestar here?
Let me out of the castle, Dudley.
You can do. No.
How are those revolutionaries doing?
They've got no chance against the 4th Left Infantry Squadron platoon ranks of the Homestarmy. El Jefe, I got my eye on the leader and can take him out on your orders.
What do you mean, take him out?
I was thinking dinner, probably tapas, then maybe a movie. Nothing too serious this early in the relationship.
Well, good to know you're getting over Marzipan there.
Any sign of the old king of town?
If he's out there, I'll find him and try not to get eaten by him.
Any sign?
If he's out...
Okay.
Let me go, Strong Mad. No can do.
Oh well. They aren't going to let us through. So we're going to have to dictate troop movements.
The puny rebels are no match for the shambling level 2 Trollviathan that is the Homestarmy, my liege.
You're right. Also, stop calling me that. These are the guys who really need my help.
Yes.
On to the castle, men! I'm taking back what's mine! Where did I leave that castle again? Oh, just follow my lead.
Okay. So a few things before we actually dive into this. The cheat will not beat people. Homestar will not beat people. Poopsmith will not beat people. And Coach Z exists just to antagonize Homestar and draw Homestar away. Your goal is to move the king piece all the way to the castle. But the instant Homestar can see the king at any point in time, he's going to run down here and pummel him. Every piece gets to move one place, so let's go through here before I show you the shortest, fastest path to beat the game. I want to show you what the individual pieces are capable of. So we're going to move you here. I'm going to move you over here. You get to move here. Move you in the cloud, because this cloud acts as a cloaking
That's a rich,
shield.
juicy odor.
If the king's in this cloud that the Poopsmith leaves behind, he won't be attacked. Or he won't be seen, and thus Homestar won't home in on him. Strong sat here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and move you here. Even though this is not the right way to beat the game. But if
Lost sight of
Homestars...
the perpetrator.
Yep, lost sight of him, so he just marches forth.
Strong side! Horses! Coach! C!
George! You have no hope of reaching the castle. Why not just give up? We're all going to wither and die anyway.
What does it all mean? I give up.
Strong
Good plan.
side! Wins!
Mm-hmm. So now, I will go ahead and start moving pieces so you can see what all the interactions are like. And let's go ahead and end turn, because I want to do cheat before I do... I want to do him last for Strong
Where'd he
Sad
go?
for some
Where'd he go?
obvious reasons. For some soon-to-be obvious reasons. You just keep attacking poor Coach Z.
Strong side! Horses!
That is kind of what happens with Coach Z.
C!
We're all going to fail. Why not just give up?
Oh, geez, you're right. What am I doing with my life?
Strong side! Wins!
And Strong Mad will just march back and forth between the two things. And it will all go horribly wrong in a second. He'll probably go up
Lost
to the
sight of the
cheat now.
perpetrator.
Strong side! Horses! Not cheat!
Everything is hopeless. I had dreams for a great country, only to see them smashed by a cruel dictator.
Strong side! Wins!
Okay, so let's see what this looks like.
Strong side! Horses! The Roseman!
We're all pawns, really, in a tragic game of death to be repeated over and over again throughout history.
Strong
He
side!
can even make the policeman more depressed about his lot in life. So unfortunately, now that we've done with that, now let's lock up Strong Sad.
Horses! Monster!
Doesn't it depress you to know you're doomed to failure?
No thanks, officer. I've got one big round one.
What does that even mean?
I'm the long way back from nap time.
I don't understand you.
Draw!
And now, as long as we never move him or move someone into his realm, these guys are locked up for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and do something here. Let's move you there. Get you up further. And you stay right where you are. So I'm going to get through the rest of Homestar's interactions with
I've got
these
the old
guys.
town in my sights.
So first will be that.
Monster Runner! Horses! The Roseman!
Is that all you got, you little crab cake?
It doesn't take much.
Monster Runner! Wins!
And let's go ahead and turn.
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebels.
Okay. Move this back here.
I've got the uptown in my sights.
Star Runner! Voices! Coach, C!
Fair enough. I'll go.
Star Runner! Wins!
What the? Stench! Unbearable! I'm blind! Somebody kill me!
Yeah, it's hard to make that work, but
Star Runner! Voices! Dodging!
You're no match for the home Stormy.
Star Runner!
the cheat was
Wins!
kicked. You stay there. Move you back here.
This mustard is just like paradise.
No, it's not.
I'm on recon, Chief. We'll find those rebels.
Star Runner! Dodging!
I've seen this before.
You're no match.
Yep, same one.
Star Runner! Win!
He's stuck all the way down there. And automatically just kind of moves him in place there, if you've already done it before. So let's see what Homestar does against Homestar.
Star Runner! Voices! Star!
Is that all you got, you little crab cake?
I left my bacon at the tennis patch.
Star Runner! Wins!
I've seen everyone else, so I'll try to get someone up to someone up there to hit Strong Mad, because Strong Mad pretty much treats everyone except one person the same.
I've got the uptown in my sights.
Star
Oh, he
Runner!
went straight that way.
Star!
Of course, he couldn't go the other way, could he?
Is that all you...
Star Runner!
Seen that before. But you also notice whoever's next to Coach Z goes straight after him no matter what. Except for Strong Bad and the King there. Let's see if I can get him to attack the Poopsmith there while I delay a bit. Nope. Can't move anywhere else. Okay.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Nope, he's gonna go after Coach Z. Okay.
Star Runner! Voices! Coach C!
George!
Take that!
All right, I'm leaving already.
Star Runner! Wins!
So we do that, then we move that. Yeah, this is going to be a long episode because I want to show off at least one more thing. Which I may not get to. I just want to show off
Lost
Strong
sight of the
Mad
puppet
punching
dreidel.
somebody.
We're all pawns.
Yep. Seen that before.
Wins!
All the way back there, huh? That's semi-convenient for me, anyway.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Poor Coach Z. Getting juggled. There. Move you there. You there. In the turn.
Lost sight of the puppet dreidel.
Strong Mad! Versus Bobsar!
Here comes the Yogurt Patrol!
Do not enter!
Oh.
Strong Mad wins!
Notice we get knocked all the way back. Well, there's one thing I didn't get to show off here because he kept getting cut off. But the cheat will do to Strong Mad basically what Homesar does to Strong Sad. And he will just lock up. You just get him stuck in place no matter what. However, Homestar will win any counter he comes across and will home in on the king as soon as he doesn't see him. As soon as he does see him. Let's show you what happens when the king gets touched.
Versus the King of Town!
Born Appa die!
You have no hope of reaching the castle. Why not just give up? We're all going to wither and die anyway.
Oh dear! Retreat! Everyone retreat!
The King of Town! Defeated!
Yep, and it's now a defeat. So it doesn't reset the turn counter, so let's go ahead and quit the game. So the goal there is to get the King of Town to the other side. And it's actually pretty easy, but you need to do it in under 10 turns for a perfect awesomeness rating. And I will do that next video. But for this one, I am done because I went way, way over. So anyway, take care folks. I will see you all next time. Bye.